Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this 1965 Chevelle SS 396 Matco Tools made by Racing Champions Authentics. That's the same of Earl Authentics actually. So stay with me to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe in case you haven't subscribed yet. Leave your comment, your thumbs up, share this video, and click the bell for news. So let's unbox this car and take a better look at it. One very nice feature of those brands is, besides making very good die-cast model cars, they always include some extras such as leaflets and brochures and replicas of brochures of a time, old commercials, and this car is no exception since it's got this leaflet with some information on the 65 Chevelle. It's a 65 Chevelle SS. It was a very powerful and fast car for its time. It was a compact car at the same time and about the same size of a Dodge Dart. And of course, General Motors could not stay behind the competition. We have some more engine information right here, such as 370 horsepower, 396 cubic inch V8. This extra material is also very nice. The 65 Chevelle and the 64 Chevelle are pretty much like cars. They have some changes basically in the front and the grille, hood, rear end, taillights, maybe some interior trim and some minor details. But the body as a whole is basically the same. I've done a previous review with some 1 to 64 cars made by Greenlight, and I believe I compared a 1964 to a 1965 Chevelle. This model car made by Racing Champions Authentics, or I could say Earl Authentics since they are all made by RC2, is an excellent piece, and it's a real masterpiece. As we can notice, all details in this car are really outstanding, and the color is marvelous, and this painting is immaculate. It's got no defects, no rashes, no cracks, no issues at all. And you're having a sort of a privilege since I've got this model car for almost 10 years and I'm just unboxing it for the very first time. The front of the Chevelle, we can notice is very well made. The headlights, grille, that's a very well simulated mesh with the GM bow tie. The bumper with an excellent chrome quality, and the bumper guards, they're very well made. Directional lights and headlights are also very realistic. They ain't got those picks we sometimes see in model cars, and they do simulate correctly the real ones. Hood hinges have those pantographic coil spring systems. 396 engine is also made very carefully. The radiator is also very realistic. And the brake master cylinder, as we notice. The engine bay is also very well taken care of. The 396 engine in the correct orange color. The intake manifold, it's made in aluminum color with the hoses, wires, cables, alternator, the battery with its cables, the front panel with the radiator cap and radiator shroud, and the air filter with this chrome pen. And the engine bay, that's made in flat black, just like it happened to some Chevy cars at the time. One more item that was very well taken care of was this hood. As we notice, we have this coating that would protect against noise and heat. We have those two plastic rivets, but those are rivets that hold the trim on the hood. But all details on the hood, reinforcements, and hinges are very well taken care of, as well as a firewall. And the windshield wipers on the cowl behind the hood. On the cowl itself is also very well reproduced. The interior of this car, that's very well made. The steering wheel with a wood grain pattern and a two-spoke. The gauges in the cluster, they're not just a piece of plastic. We can notice the radio, the auxiliary gauges, and the stick shift. Right here is on the floor, gas pedal, brake, and clutch. And the cushions, they are very realistic. The seat tilts forward just like we find in those very good brands. The trim looks also very correct, and the seat belts with the buckles, that also look very realistic. The door panel and the door lock, mirror and vent windows are also proportional and realistic. And attack on the dashboard. Gear lever and the central console, and the very nice details that are made in the Chevelle. There's the dome light, mirror and sun visors, also very realistic. Front of a car, that's also very realistic. The rear of a car, that's very well made as well, with very good quality chrome and acrylic tail lights reverse lights right here in the bumper, and a bumper that's very well made with no flashings, no issues at all. Muffler tips, rear panel on the trunk lid. This trunk is made in black plastic, and it's got a matte simulation right here that looks also very realistic. The car from underneath, the very high quality of those undercarriages ERTL Authentics makes. ERTL Authentics, Racing Champions Authentics, whatever. They're the same manufacturer, and they do an excellent job and a base of the cars as well. This car is a body and frame. Is also something that was very explored by Chrysler in their commercials, since they claimed their cars to be more rugged since they were unibody construction instead of body and frame. The frame here is very well represented. Rear and front suspensions are also very well made. They are all functional. Everything here works. It steers. It has coil springs in the front and the rear. They all actually work. The mufflers are also very realistic, and the tips really look like the tips of pipes. Casting also very well reproduced, and we have different tones for mufflers, transmission, and those suspension bars both in the front and the rear. The drive shaft also spins with the rear wheels, and no detail was really forgotten in this car. I intend to make a comparison between this and the lane model so we can check all refinements and details that were taken care of in both cars. By looking at the Chevelle, we can see all refinement that was used when it was constructed. The color is outstanding. The quality of painting is also excellent. All details, all chromes, all trims, nothing was really forgotten or neglected in this car, and every single detail was very well taken care of. So it's an excellent car for its category. The door handles are separate parts. Key locks are cast in metal, and very well cast in metal indeed. All chromes are made with very top quality. The logos are also decals. The Malibu SS in the front and the rear, the front fender, the 396 front fender decal. The only way they could be improved is if they were photo etched instead of decals, but these decals are actually excellent. Trim on the hood is also very well made. Trim around the windshield, the windows. As a conclusion, this car deserves a 10 in its category and in the model that was chosen to be miniaturized by ERTL Authentics or Racing Champion Authentics. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. If you like the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And also give me a thumbs up, share this video, and let me know down in your comments what you think about the video and about the car. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.